What's up, YouTube? This is Spade here, and as you may have heard, Deoxys Speed got banned to Ubers again, much like in Gen 4, pretty much for the same reasons too. And that being the case, today I bring you a bit of an older match that I just found, and it does feature Deoxys Speed. That's why I'm posting it right now. This is actually like I said, quite old, because I think it's either from my old live stream that I had a long time ago or from the Battle for Charity, and it's against someone by the name of TheFlamingSpade, the test tube child of me and Rick. I mean, did I just say that out loud? Anyways, I digress. Indeed, I do have Deoxys Speed here, so the question of the day is gonna be, what are your thoughts on Deoxys Speed being Uber? But anyways, without further ado, let's just jump right into the match. So my opponent, the TheFlamingSpade, is going to lead with the Machamp as I lead with my Hariyama. And the funny thing is, we are both named Chuck. Mine is named after Charging Chuck. I don't know what's the case with him, but I pretty much ruffled all over the place when I saw this on the live stream. Anyways, I fake it out, and after the guts I'm pretty sure I can take him out if I just hit through the confusion by the dynamic punch, and luckily I do. So, you know, it was a 50-50 case. This time, you know, the odds were in my favor, and I do take out the Machamp, and I'm still at yellow health, so I may be able to use this Hariyama for something later on. Possibly Death Fodder, possibly hit something with Fake Out. So here I go in my Bronzong with Balloon, and he hits me with EQ, which shows that I still have Levitate. That is something that I was wondering. I wanted to test it out, and here I actually got the result, and it was something that I was not hoping for. I was really thinking I could bluff the Levitate with the Balloon, but you apparently can't. That's how the mechanics work for some reason. But anyways, in comes Magnezone, and he's also having the Balloon, and I went for the Hidden Power, which I thought was Ice, but you know, it works just as fine because it's fire and it does a decent chunk to the Magnezone and breaks the Balloon, and then I can go for the 2-hit KO with the EQ. But in comes Mens, and I don't want to stay in for the Flamethrower or Fire Blast, so I go into my Hariyama. Pretty much as a Death Fodder. Maybe I could squeeze in one Fake Out, but he gets a crit, so you know, Hariyama is not going to live the hit. But that gives me a chance to go safely into my Deoxys Speed, which can easily outspeed the Mens and just go for the Ice Beam. This was a offensive Life Orb variant that I was trying out in this match. That is pretty much the most common Deoxys Speed that I've been using in general. But anyways, in comes the Scizor, and he's gonna go for the Sword Dance on the switch. I do not have HP Fire, but Probopass does have, but I pretty much brought the wrong Probopass for this match, as this is the old one that doesn't have the speed EVs to outspeed a Scizor. You may remember my standard one does have like 269 HP. The rest is dumped to speed so that it outspeeds every standard Scizor. This one was the wrong one, and that really cost me, because you know, I can't get the KO on the Scizor now, and I don't really know why I went in the Bronzong, because it's just gonna die to a Bug Bite. So I'm just gonna send out Gliscor now. I really can't afford to protect here. I'm not really sure if this one had protect, but it was way too risky to go for it anyways, because you know, he could have, you know, possibly just Sword Dance and gone for, you know, +3, since he is at -1 thanks to the superpower though. So also my EQ will be doing a nice chunk, and it's gonna be an easy 2-hit KO. And luckily his Bullet Punch is not a 2-hit KO, especially after the you know, Toxic Orb damage. I mean, the recovery shenanigans, although it didn't really play too big of a role here. Anyways, I'm rambling. So in comes Latias, and you know, Gliscor's main point for this match was to pretty much counter the Scizor, so it has already done that job, so I can pretty much let it die. And he does try to set up a sub, as I just go for the Facade, and now he's just gonna finish me off, not to waste any more HP by going for substitutes. But anyways, this gives me a chance to go into my Scrafty, and I'm actually going to set up a substitute of my own. This is the Scrafty that you may remember from my, especially from my rotation matches, where it is pretty much better than in singles. But I do carry the Ice Punch, as you may remember, pretty much only 4 glide scores, because otherwise it gets utterly walled by every glide score. It gives you also, you know, pretty good coverage against, you know, Dragonites that are pretty common, and dragons in general, hits them really hard. Anyways, he actually makes a pretty risky play. He goes for Protect, as I could have possibly just set up a free substitute, but I guess he knew that a glide score would be too big of a threat, so you know, he knew that I would just try to hit it down as I do. And then he hits me with EQ, which actually does less than I thought. So actually on this following turn, I do go for a substitute. I was also thinking he might Protect again, but then I was thinking, you know, EQ does about the amount as I'm able to make a substitute, so maybe if he just gets min damage, I might be able to get a free substitute here, but that is unfortunately not the case. It was kind of a big of a gamble. I took it, didn't really pay off this time, so that leaves my Scrafty in quite low HP, so I won't really be able to use my Moxie boost here, which is quite unfortunate. Not really sure if I could have lived the Dragon Pulse from this Latias, because I really don't know what kind of spread is it using. Maybe, maybe not, but from this range he can easily just revenge kill me, which is really unfortunate, but what can you do? But this gives me a chance to go, I think this is actually my last poke, Deoxys Speed, and I just go for the Ice Beam, and it does not KO. Deoxys Speed just does not pack the raw power, but the Dragon Balls actually does not KO me, so that gives me a chance to go for the 2-hit KO, and that will be the game. So, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this match, and leave a comment again about the question of the day. What are your thoughts about Deoxys Speed being banned to Ubers? Actually, if you're interested in hearing more about my opinions, I was talking about this same topic pretty much at this podcast that I did with Wild Chase a while ago. Haha, it's funny cause Wild. Anyways, we talked about Deoxys Speed being a suspect for Ubers, and you know, possibly being suspected, and it was like only like something like 5 days ago, and now it already got banned, which is kind of funny. It happened pretty fast, I must say, but it was a big threat in the metagame, because you know, it has the move pool, it can do support, it can attack, it can do everything, and it's super fast. And you know, if you know, again, if you want to go into more details, you know, watch that WileSpade podcast, and I guess I could also leave a link into the Smogon topic that you know, talks more about Deoxys as being banned, the reasons behind it, and everything. But indeed, this will be the match for today. Deoxys Speed didn't really do that much in this game, but it was able to do some nice revenge killing, and personally, I really do understand why it got banned, because especially now that I've been playing PO, it has been just really annoying, and I've been in a situation where it just always carries the annoying. When I'm thinking it's more of a support set, then I get screwed by something like Ice Beam or Hidden Power Fire with my Landers or Scissor, and you know, then the other way around when I do some switching around, then it's a support set that either sets up screens or hazards and screws me over that way. So in my opinion, it's, you know, don't really care too much Deoxys as being banned, but again, if you want to hear more about me and Chase's thoughts, you know, be sure to watch the podcast or just listen to it. I guess I could leave a link for that in the description as well. But anyways, I will stop rambling and repeating myself, so thank you for watching, and until next time, this is TheFlamingSpade signing out. Peace.